So, is the brat still in the hospital or what? What's going on?
Of course she is. The doctors say that she's doing really, really bad.
That kid always has some new problem to worry about. I'm sure she'll be fine, just like every other time.
Just tell me where you are right now. Why aren't you here?
I'm just at a hotel, cheating on you with some woman. Why do you ask?
Haha, very funny. I don't have time for this. Just come to the city hospital right now.
What are you laughing about? I'm serious. I'm having a great time here and have no intention of going to some lame old hospital.
Wait, you're actually serious? What is wrong with you? This is your daughter that we're talking about. We'll talk about the woman later, but right now, you really need to get over here and help take care of your daughter.
Hey, I pay for the food on your table and the roof over your head. How dare you try to tell me what to do?
But Tina needs her dad. You have to be here for her. Don't you even care about her?
Right now, the girl I care about is Sasha. She's been taking pretty good care of me. You two, on the other hand, cause me nothing but stress. It isn't my fault that Tina isn't strong enough.
But it isn't her fault either. You know that she's had a heart condition ever since she was little.
That is all your fault. It's your genes that made her the way she is. Remember that none of this is my fault.
What are you talking about? How can you say something like that?
I don't see what the big deal is. You need to take responsibility. Watch the kid for the both of us, okay?
Fine, I can do that. But can you at least bring us a change of clothes? This all happened so quickly that we weren't able to get our things.
Are you kidding me? No way. I have another date with Sasha tomorrow. I don't have time for this stuff.
What is the matter with you? How can you just be so callous towards your own suffering daughter right now? Don't you feel anything as a father?
If you keep this up, I'm going to divorce you. Do you hear me? I already have divorce papers signed and ready to go. Would you rather I bring that instead?
No. Please don't do that. You know I don't want that.
That's what I thought. If we divorce, you know that you'll have to take care of Tina and all of her constant medical expenses. Whatever money you would get from me and the divorce would be eaten up in a second.
Right now, I really wish my mom was still here.
But she isn't, is she? She died and left you all alone.
You don't have to remind me. I know my own life story.
Well, let me tell you your next chapter. You're going to be washing the bedsheets tonight after Sasha and I are done with them.
Well, I couldn't do that even if I wanted to. I can't leave the hospital to go home. I have Tina to think about. Please, can you at least just bring us a change of clothes?
What did I tell you about telling me what to do?
Can you please find it in your heart to bring me and Tina a fresh change of clothes?
Do you think you deserve to wear clean clothes? You're just a maid from here on out. Surely dirty clothes should be just fine for you.
My name is Anna Green. I have a daughter, Tina, who has been afflicted with a terrible heart condition ever since she was born. My husband, Pugsley, knows that I can't afford to divorce him, so he runs around with other women. Whenever I cook for him, he tells me that it's awful and that he wouldn't even feed it to the stray dogs we have in our neighborhood. Then he just walks over to the trash can and dumps it all in there. He treats me like a maid that he can just boss around. I've always wanted to escape this horrible life, but I just don't have the strength. Because I'm always taking care of Tina, I've never been able to work and have my own savings. I do my best to put up with Pugsley for her sake. But one day, he sent me a message that pushed me past my limits.
Hello there. I just wanted to let you know that Tina and I are all done at the doctor's.
I still don't understand. Just why were you so insistent on taking her to the doctor today anyways?
What are you talking about? My child has a fever. Of course I would take her to the doctor. After all, I'm her dad. She needs me.
I understand that, but you've never once showed any interest in doing any of this before now.
Well, that's because the timing of it all just didn't work for me.
Oh, really? Is that what the problem was? Well, what did the doctor say about Tina?
She said that we should take her to the hospital again. I'll bring her, though, so don't worry.
Are you sure everything is okay? Are you feeling all right yourself?
Of course. How could you even ask that? I am just doing what any good parent would do when their child gets sick.
Again, I understand what you're saying, but not once since Tina was born have you ever shown any interest in taking care of her.
Well, I've decided that it's really important to spend more time with my family and cherish the time we've got.
But it's such a change of heart. I don't understand. What happened?
Well, your grandpa gave me some money, you see, and now I won't ever have to work again. I won't ever have to work another day in my life.
Well, I'm glad that you won't have to worry about money ever again, at least.
Yeah, it's just too bad he had to die to do it. But at least I have the money. But man, who knew he was such a rich guy? That's insane.
Well, when my mom got together with my dad, he decided to kick her out of the house. I have no idea what kind of person he was, really.
And since he didn't have any other children or grandchildren, you were the only one who could inherit the money. Which of course means it's really mine. When I heard just how much he left you, my eyes almost popped out of my head.
I was really surprised too. I mean, I've never even seen that much money in my life. But now we can finally raise Tina without having to worry about money anymore.
That's right. With this amount of money, the two of us can finally come together and raise this girl right.
Do you mean it? Are you being serious about all of this?
Of course I'm serious. I love that girl with all my heart, and there is nothing more that I want to do in the world except raise her with my beautiful wife.
Well, what about Sasha? Are you sure that she is going to be okay with all of this?
Who?
Your new girlfriend?
Oh, her? Don't worry, I'm kicking that cow to the curb. The only thing that I really care about now is you and Tina. Besides, Sasha barely even had anything going on down there, if you know what I mean.
Wow. Well, I'm really not sure if she is just going to take all that without putting up a fight.
Oh, please, don't worry about it. We both ended everything on good terms. There's nothing more to worry about now.
No, that isn't really what I'm talking about.
Anyways, you go ahead and take a rest tonight, okay? I'm going to take care of Tina.
Okay, but just make sure to be careful. You can't get her too excited or else her condition starts to act up. If anything happens to her, just call her nurse right away, all right?
Got it. Don't worry, I'm going to take care of everything. You are talking to a changed man now.
Hey, what is going on? Is Tina all right?
Did the doctor call you?
Yes, he did. He said I should get there right away.
Ugh, I made him promise not to call you.
He said that he tried to explain to you what was going on, but that you weren't understanding and that he wanted to talk to me.
I don't get what happened. I was just smoking with Tina in the car, and then all of a sudden she started shaking and her body got all stiff. I was worried that you were going to get mad at me, so I told the doctor not to tell you anything. Anyways, Tina looked like she was in a lot of pain. I was really surprised.
What were you thinking? Why would you do that?
Well, you should have seen the doctor. He was furious with me. But I don't get what his deal is. I'm the dad. I know best.
Of course the doctor is going to be pissed at you for that.
But I don't get what the big deal is. I was just smoking a couple of cigs. Besides, be honest. Don't you think it would be easier if Tina just passed on?
What did you just say?
All I am saying is that it is going to be really hard to keep taking care of her for the rest of her life. Don't you see? If she wasn't in our lives anymore, you and I could finally be free to do whatever we want.
I don't believe what I'm hearing. This is ridiculous. What are you even saying?
I mean, when you wanted to be a mom, you never wanted to raise a girl like Tina, right?
I didn't expect it, but I never want any harm to come to our little girl.
Your dead grandpa left us $2 million. Just think what you and I could do with that money if we weren't wasting it on Tina.
But don't you have work? What would they say if you just started goofing off with all that money?
Oh, oops. Didn't I tell you? I quit my job the other day.
Wait, what? You quit your job? Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious about this. I mean, we just got $2 million. Why wouldn't I do that? There is no need for me to keep that dead-end job.
I don't even know what to say anymore. This is just too much.
Anyways, everything is going to be fine. Once we lose this dead weight holding us down, we'll finally be free. Then the two of us can do whatever we want.
No way. I want to divorce you. I want nothing to do with you.
Wait, hold on. What are you talking about?
In fact, we already are divorced. I submitted the paperwork yesterday, so there is no going back now.
I don't understand. I never remember filling out any divorce papers.
Oh, don't you? You threatened me with your signed divorce papers and had them stuffed away in your drawer.
Oh, yeah. I totally forgot that I had those stashed away there.
I thought that you were finally trying to turn over a new leaf and take care of our daughter. But you were just doing it so that you could try to kill her.
Hey, I didn't try to kill her. Just, when she got all pained, I started to think, what if? You know, what if?
You are sick! Get away from her!
Hold on for just a second. I'm not going to do anything. But, are you really going to divorce me? What is going to happen to the $2 million?
You aren't going to be seeing a single penny of it. Duh.
Don't be stupid. Besides, if we got divorced, we'll have to split up all of our stuff and I'll get part of the money either way.
The only stupid one here is you. I got that money through inheritance. You don't have any right to claim any of it if we get divorced.
Wait, seriously? I had no clue.
That's right. So as of now, you are nothing to me. I want you to leave my daughter and I alone and never come back. Do you understand me?
Hold on. Please. We're family, aren't we? I mean, do you really want Tina to grow up without a dad?
What are you saying? You are the one who tried to kill her and talked about how much better we'd be without her.
I was just thinking of the life we could have together with that kind of money. I mean, I already quit my job.
Well, then I guess you better get looking for a new one, huh?
Well, I never would have quit if I knew you were going to do this.
As for the splitting up of our assets, I will be taking half of your stuff. You can count on that.
You've got to be kidding me, right? You can do that?
Also, I am going to make sure that you pay me child support for taking care of Tina.
Oh, come on. You can't divorce me and try to take my money.
Well, you wanted to divorce me in the first place, didn't you? I mean, you had those papers signed and ready to go. And you never once showed any real interest in being a father for Tina.
You don't know what you're talking about. I never knew you were such an evil woman. How could you do this to me?
I never ever wanted it to come to this, but you've left me no other choice.
Well, fine. Be that way. See if I care. I can always just find another job, no problem. And then I'll get back together with Sasha and everything will be fine.
I really don't think that things are going to go as well as you think, but okay, you go for it.
You have no idea what you're talking about. Sasha loves me. We met up every weekend. I mean, even you knew that.
Well, after I met up with her and had a talk with her, she promised to never have anything to do with you again.
You did what now? So now I have no wife, no job, and no girlfriend.
If you think about all the horrible things that you put Tina and I through, I think that you're getting off pretty easy, to be honest.
No. Please don't do this. Please don't divorce me.
I've already submitted the papers. There is nothing you can do now.
Well, then, let's get married again. We can get married, can't we?
There is no way that I would ever want anything to do with you ever again.
I'm begging you. Please don't leave me all alone. I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
What are you talking about? Just a little while ago, you were talking about how you were ready to be free.
But I want to live with you.
Well, I'm afraid that won't be happening.
But I have a secret. I was also told by the doctor that I have a heart condition too.
Yeah, that doesn't really surprise me given how unhealthy you are and how much you smoke and drink.
But the doctor told me that if I try and adopt a healthier lifestyle, that my chances of survival with this will go up and that I should be fine.
Okay, and? Why do you think I care?
Well, I need you to cook healthier meals for me so that I can live longer.
You always throw away my food and say that it's disgusting, though.
Oh, no, you've got that all wrong. That was just a joke. I was just trying to be funny.
Well, you're an adult and you should figure out how to cook for yourself.
Please don't do this to me. If I don't change things, then I might need constant nursing for the rest of my life.
Sounds like a you problem, to be honest. Why don't you go and ask your mom to take care of you?
But she's already 70 years old. There is no way that she is equipped to take care of me full time.
Oh, well, that's too bad.
How can you be so cruel? This is my health we're talking about.
I'm only taking a page out of your book and cutting off the dead weight that has been holding me down in life.
Please don't do this. Please don't abandon me.
It's too late. I've already made up my mind.
Please. You can make me sleep out in the yard every night. Just please don't abandon me.
Well, you certainly are more suited to sleep in a doghouse than in the bed.
Is that what you want? You want me to be your dog or something? I can do that.
Unfortunately, you'd make for a pretty ugly dog and certainly not one that I'd want to keep.
Please. Just don't do this to me. Please don't leave me.
After that, our divorce was made official and I kicked him out of the house. Last I heard, he was living in a cardboard box in one of the nice neighborhoods begging for scraps from the people that walked by. But I also heard that it wasn't long before the police arrived and cleared him out. In order to pay the money that he owed me, he started working at a local factory. I really can't imagine how long he'll last doing work like that given his heart condition. He tried messaging me, begging me to take him back, but I ignored every one of his attempts. I really don't think I'll have to worry about those messages continuing for too long given his state of health. As for Tina and I am making sure to use my grandpa's inheritance wisely and give Tina some of the best care available. It won't be easy, but I know that if we can treat this now, that she will have a bright future ahead of her. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.